What's going on, everyone? DJ Fitness Deal News Reviews, and together with me,
Noo-Hype, Focus, Frenzy.
Frenzy, people, Frenzy. Yeah, obviously a nootropic. Yeah, people, I'm gonna take you through the label of this thing. This is a loaded label on the fucking label. But you know what we think about labels, right? Anyway, then I'm actually gonna share my personal experience using this one by now 6 times. And then towards the end of the video, as usual on this channel, I'm gonna give you my final verdict should you actually still give a shit. And all I'm gonna ask in return, all I'm gonna ask is that you hit that like button. Hey guys, so Noo-Hype. Never heard about the company. I'm assuming they're new. I actually didn't even check the website. I'm assuming that this is one of their only products. Because Noo-Hype, I'm assuming they mean Nootropic, right? Noo-Hype, I actually like it. I also like the design. This is not crazy, nothing crazy. You see this brain here. They've got a brain thing going with focus, frenzy, laser focus, memory, energy. 60 capsules. Yeah, people, so nootropics. What do we look for in nootropics? So listen, I consider nootropics sort of my everyday or all-day pre-workout. So it's like a pre-anything. So sometimes some of you guys wanted to use it for studying because you need that extra mental focus. You need to stay, you put your ass on a chair and actually go to school or studying or whatever you do. Same thing for work. That's my use case for work. I usually, somewhere during the day, sometimes I'm just tired because I didn't get a good night's sleep. Sometimes I just need that extra oomph, like to feel that super, like that, I don't want to say limitless feel, but you want that extra thing so you're more in the zone, you're sharper, you think faster, you have better instinct. I use that a lot. I like that before I go on stage, before I present, stuff like that. And some of you just want to, do you want to use this as a pre-workout, but you don't need that pump, you don't need the, beta-alanine, you don't want all that shit. You want to go play basketball, you need to do the lawn, you need to do a bunch of shit just because your wife asked you or whatever, and you need that extra kick. So that's why I call pre-anything. And there's different levels, right? There's nootropics that will kick your head off and you feel like almost like a pre-workout. There's ones that don't really feel them coming on, but they're very subtle and focus and all that good stuff. Anyway, long story short, by the way, I did a best nootropic. It was a few months ago. I need to update it, but I'm going to link to that one below. Anyway, people, focus, frenzy, Noo-Hype. So I was actually hyped when I saw this thing because you look at the label, even though labels are just fucking labels, yeah? You look at the label and there's a lot of promise on this label. So 30 servings, which we like. Then you have alpha GPC at 300 milligrams. I'm not sure if it's the yield or not because theoretically, usually you see 600 milligrams with alpha GPC. Ashwagandha at 200 milligrams. The combination of alpha GPC and ashwagandha, I actually have a good experience with it in the past. Sometimes I want to see more. I mean, again, it's really, labels are just fucking labels. So I'm even regretting saying this right now. But theoretically, on label, you would like to see more of these 2 ingredients, 600 for the alpha GPC and more for the ashwagandha. Choline at 125 milligrams, 125 milligrams of choline is going to do shit. Right, just shit. And then Noo-Hype, which I really like this ingredient. It's banned in certain countries. It's one of these, really one of the best nootropic ingredients out there. You see this in pre-workouts, you see this in nootropics, obviously you see this in fat burners sometimes. It's one of these really puts you in the zone type ingredient. Anyway, then though, people, this is where it becomes really interesting. So this is the focus blend, but here's the frenzy blend. Frenzy, people. Okay. Caffeine at 300 milligrams, good amount of caffeine, not too much, not too little, good amount of caffeine. DMHA at 100 milligram. You didn't see that one coming, eh? DMHA, 100 milligram. Now, DMHA, listen, it so depends on the quality of the ingredient. I've had amazing pre-workouts with 100 milligrams of DMHA. This one actually, this happens to be here, M2. 100 milligrams. You read the shit, it also has 200 milligrams of caffeine. This shit make you fly. I'm going to link to this review below. And I saw labels with 300 milligrams, 200 milligrams of DMHA, and it did shit. Odorla Rosol at 50 milligrams, that's not a good amount, honestly. And then vitamin B12 for energy and bioperine for 5 milligrams. So but anyway, you got DMHA and caffeine here for the frenzy blend, really, from a stimulant perspective. Anyway, people, I know what you're asking yourselves. One, why is it taking us through the labels? Because we already know we're smart. we've been watching the channel for a while. Labels are just fucking labels. Exactly, don't mean shit. Shit they don't mean. It drives me nuts where I see all these breakdowns and say, oh my god, people, this one is much better than this one because look at what it has on the label. You know, like, can't remember the name of the guy. Massive Joes, love them, by the way, very intelligent, but they do, like, compare pre-workouts by label. Fuck your label. Or Derek from More Plates, More Dates. Come on, people, seriously, labels are just fucking labels. If it was so easy, I would just copy the best one out there and there you go. I would have it. Bullshit. Anyway, so, but the second thing you're asking yourself, I'm assuming, is if with this label, why isn't TJ reviewing this shit in the FDA-proof bunker? Because it has DMHA and steam junkiness and Nootropic and all kinds of stuff. So let me tell you, people, I'm not in the FDA-proof bunker because this shit is not worth the FDA-proof bunker. You can give this to the FDA, it will scan this shit, and it would think it's a freaking baby food. It would approve it as baby food. Listen, people, this thing does shit. This is 300 milligrams of caffeine. As far as I'm concerned, now, I'm not saying, by the way, that Noo-Hype didn't put or thought that they're putting DMHA and all that other shit and Nootropic and whatever. I will just tell you that this feels, in a good day, like 300 milligrams of caffeine. The only thing I would say that's positive around this, there's zero side effects. Unfortunately, there's also zero positive effect. This feels like you just took a Bang energy drink, and maybe even less. So sort of sometimes when you take a Bang, you feel the energy buzz because it's 300 milligrams of caffeine hitting you. This doesn't even have the buzz, so maybe it actually has the Nootropic here, which sort of settles down the buzz. You do feel a bit of but listen, people, what I would tell you is this. Just take 300 milligrams of caffeine. You know how cheap this shit is? 300 milligrams of caffeine, you can get probably like 100 servings of 300 milligrams of caffeine for $10. Why would you pay $40 for this shit? I don't think it has what it has here, and if it does, it's shit quality. And if it does have what it has in here in good quality, I don't know what fucking happened, but just to prove you that labels are just labels, this is not worthy of the FDA-proof bunker review. This shit is 300 milligrams of caffeine. Go take a Bang Energy. Sorry, Noo-Hype. Don't know you guys, maybe you're great guys, maybe the manufacturer fucked you over. This shit does nothing. Listen, people, listen. As far as where you can find it, don't look for it. I'm gonna link below to my best nootropic review. You can check it out. Way better options down there. Listen, if this review was helpful, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos, because this is what we do here. We give you our honest, unbiased, fucking opinion.